Is my first name. Miller? Miller? Yep, Conley Reed Miller. That's me, baby. A last name.
It's like a classic video game last name.
Oh, you're funny. Yeah, that's my name.
It fits perfectly. Do you know?
Yeah, right. Dude, I can't stress enough how I'm so ready to get out. I can't stress enough that I'm so ready to get out. Yeah, I'm done with that shit. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, shit. Well, it's just like, you go into it for it being reliable, you know? That's the whole idea behind it. It's secure, it's safe, and it's reliable. And it's been nothing like that my entire career.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's always when I start getting comfortable and I start thinking I'm going to have a schedule and
You get fucked over?
I get fucked. You know, finally when I get used to something, it's gone.
What you say? You're from Michigan? Or somewhere up north?
I'm from Washington.
There you go, somewhere up fucking far north.
Yeah, I'm far.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I liked my family's still up.
Here?
What's up?
You didn't go from here, where it's fucking hot and humid, to somewhere where it's even more fucking hot and humid?
Well, it was actually weird when I was over there. Once you got past like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it got cooler.
Fuck Florida, dude. Fucking,
I liked it.
fucking hate Florida.
I liked it. It was nice, actually.
For like 20, 21.
Mm-hmm.
Vacation. Fuck, dude. I was so fun. I know it's hot here, dude. Fuck that food.
Oh. Ooh, spicy. Not again. What you want, girl?
Alligators, snakes.
Bro, you know they got snakes down here. Don't be playing.
We got house snakes and coral snakes here. That's the.
You can come with me if you want. I got a job for you. You want to come work with me? If you're tired of Mcallen, you want to change the pace, you know?
Not Florida, I'll tell you that.
I don't know why everybody hate on Florida like that.
Yeah, exactly why I said it's fucking hot and humid. I can barely stand in here, man. So I lived through my life.
I don't want anything. What do you mean?
Go, maybe.
I'll get some benches out. I can get better angles. Ugh. You know, you're gonna join my platform once I got you, right? Dude, I got you, man. I'll get you the first month. I gotta get a whole bunch of people front loaded, and then what the goal is try to make a whole bunch of content around it, and then go from there. So.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah.
It's that 91 degrees.
Right now,
Yeah.
it felt pretty cold.
So how do you like it, man? You're here from fucking Minnesota. You say you hate the cold, no?
Sign him up. Oh, girl.
What's that?
They're telling me to sign you up and everything like that.
Who?
Just my live.
Oh, you're on live right now?
Yeah. I'm trying to get into it. What's cool is once you get after a certain amount of followings, TikTok just gives you free shit. They hit you up and then they're all like, hey, you want this free product? And then just make a video about it and you get it for free.
Hey, here you go.
Yeah. I got some BPC 157 coming in.
How many followers you got on TikTok, man?
What's up?
How many followers you got?
I got up to about 95.
95 followers?
95K.
95K?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, I was like, no way.
Yeah, I'm almost at 10. So I'm happy.
That's fucking good.
But you're just doing it every day. Just posting one reel a day, making lives every day, and it helps a lot. Yeah, man, trying. I really am neglecting my other one a lot, but once I can start, because what I want to do is when I start doing cold calling and everything like that, I'm gonna go on I'm gonna just put that on live, like calling gyms and calling trainers, being like, hey man, like I want you on my platform, blah blah blah. Here's what we're trying to do, you know, tell them the mission, tell them the story, and tell them what the offer is, you know. And
Want me to take or not?
you want to make some money? I got 150 clients in your area right now. I know I can get that. So average rate, so if I spend like about $1,000, and this is like middle, so it talks about CPR or convert, like basically convert to download is usually about $6 per ad spend. So one download, so if I spend $1,000, I can roughly probably estimate anywhere from like 150 to 200 clients downloading the app. So, you know, and I usually would probably want like a 10-to-1 ratio. So for every 10 clients, I want one trainer. So, I mean, the goal is to get, yeah.
That's good money there.
Yeah, that's a lot. Well, if you're, well, those are real quality warm clients. Like if people are downloading the app, they're like, hey, they're really like, versus like social media, like you don't really know if people are like hitting you up for like your services sometimes. Like sometimes they just want dick. Yeah, sometimes they're just watching.
They're just looking for like, oh, like, this guy's charging this much.
Yeah. Well, that's what the convenience of the platform is. You can just click on, you can pay for it right there, and then
you did away with rating the trainers, right? Remember you talking about that?
no, there's still a.
Like you're saying something like that.
The trainers can't rate the clients now. So I had it where it was a dual.
Oh, I thought it was the other way. The clients can't rate the trainer.
No, the clients could still rate the quality of the trainers. Do a good job. Do a good job. Do a good service. You know, if you don't do a bad job, then you're gonna get good ratings. You know, it's just how it is. If you do a good job, you do a good job. Now, if same example, they ask for a refund and you give it back, then they can't rate you. I won't allow that. Like if they're like, if you want to give your money back, for example, like they had a bad interaction, so it's just like you're late or whatever, right? And then they want a refund, you issue back the refund, then they can't leave a review on your profile. Yeah, because it's like, well, you didn't use the service. It's like if you bought the product. Exactly. Right? How's that fair? So, stuff like that. And then I could set up other stuff where like, you know, because it's all in-store credit, I can set up down the road, like for example, like you refer a trainer, like you get $100 off your next month. Or you can do like for clients, like if they refer a friend like through, because I have like a share function, so you can share trainers' profiles. So if they share a trainer's profile and they get like 2 or 3 other people to download, then I can give them like $5 off the next session or $10 off the next session. So it's just all about like expanding it, and you know, right now I just gotta make sure the core of the product works.
I like the idea, but it's awesome.
No, yeah, I'm really excited for it. I was trying to get Jeremy's brother, Jesse. He owns Find Your Trainer. It's yeah. Well, his brother owns that company, and I talked to him. I was like, hey, like what's going on? He supposedly has like 2,000 trainers on his service. Okay. I wanted to talk to him and just be a lot like, hey, just like let's join forces. Like, you know, like my platform's way better built for clients. Your platform's a little bit better serviced for trainers. You know, merge. Then I can run campaigns that are a lot more expansive because he already has the database. Instead of just city by city, you know. Once I get to a point where I can scale, then I can run like, okay, I can do 2 cities at once or 4 cities at once and everything like that. But it's really hard to like, for me just to manage that because it's just me. Like, okay, I run 10-day campaign here. I do the cold calls throughout the week. And then, you know, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. And then now struggling a full-time job on top of that.
That's why you're excited to get out in the car and you gotta.
Well, what I'm excited about is that now I don't have to work nights.
Oh, you're the night shift?
Yeah, I'm on night shift right now, which is just ass. You know, it makes it really hard. Like, I just woke up a couple hours, like an hour ago. That's what it is. So, but I'm excited. So now I can get back into a rhythm. I can go back to working out in the mornings and, you know, doing lives there. And then I can go.
What's fucking asleep, You're trying to go live.
You'd be surprised, dude. When I've done some lives in the early morning and there are fucking like 20, 30 people jumping on there. People just wake up and they sit on their phones. That's the majority of people. They don't just wake up and get after it. Majority of people just wake up, doom scroll. Yeah, that's not most people. Most people are not like you and I, where we wake up, jump out of bed, and get our day started. Like, they'll sit there and bed rot. That's most people. Like, 9 out of 10 people you know. So, that's what it is. All right, man. Hey, man, I'll catch you around.
Take it easy, buddy. Have a good workout.
You too, man. I mean, duh. Fucking stupid. Oh. Oh, God. What's up, y'all? Been missing. I know been people been leaving comments. Guess not. There's a lot of people going in and out. I don't know if I like this angle. It ain't it, right? All right. Let's get the shirt off. Goddamn alcoholic father uniform. I think I can go back over here. I kind of like this spot. I just use this bar. I don't know. Guess so. Get some back warmed up. Let's see. Better? Let's do it. All right. Oh. I don't really have anything to talk about today. Maybe as I get warmed up, I can come up with something. But I ain't got nothing up here. I'm trying to go get today. I'm talking to a lawyer, try to get some stuff patented. See how that goes. Me either. I'm just waking up. I feel that, right? Working nights too. Trying to go get chalk strap or compression shorts. Why do you keep it? Everybody keeps asking that one. That was like literally the second time this week. Compression shorts, I guess. I don't know. Yoga panties. I don't work. Yeah, I know you don't, girl. It's okay. Who wants to work? I don't want a job. The fuck? I wouldn't mind doing this shit. Coming out here and bullshitting all fucking day. Hey, yo. Hey, you want to buy some shit? No. All right, well, I tried. Who the fuck are you? Get off my porch. Fuck off. This is my porch now, bitch. Who is this motherfucker? No. So today I got a meeting at 2:30. I might push it back to 3 because fucking start late. I don't know why the universe wants me to start late today, but I'm trying to see. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to see if I can get a portion of my SaaS, my software, patent, so then people don't be fucking completely copying my my shit. But the thing is like it's a swipe style interface like Tinder. So when it's a swipe style interface, there was a whole bunch of bullshit that went on. A whole bunch of shit that went on, like when Tinder tried to sue Bumble way back. This is a couple years ago, like honestly, almost 10. I'll copy it. Fuck you. Good luck affording it. It's not cheap to get it built. So where Tinder tried to sue Bumble for copying that style of interface, and then OkCupid was like, "Hey, wait a minute! You actually copied us, and we were first, so we should actually be able to sue you." And so there's a whole bunch of Spider-Mans fucking pointing at one another, saying like, "Hey, you can't. And then the judge is just like, fuck it, like none of y'all can just let it be. So, but instead of trying to patent that portion of the interface, did you just call me broke? Yes. I mean, you got money? I'll take it. Shit, I'm broke. I'm actually in a lot of debt right now. That's why I'm like, fuck. I'm actually, you could be broke. You ain't got no money. See, I have this weird ability where all these credit card companies are like, yeah, here, you could have these thousands of dollars of credit limits. I'm like, great. And then, oh shit, now I'm in crippling debt. So, get it together. I don't even have a spending problem. I literally like probably spend like $1,000 a month to exist. Car insurance, gas, it just adds up. Because all my money was going, because I couldn't get financing for the app. So, I'm gonna have to, if I could do only dick, only hole. That's what everybody keeps fucking talking about, at least. Get it together. Fuck you. Who are you? Ooh, it's cold. Yeah, this feels. I might move back over there. I like that mirror over there. See what I want to do. We're gonna do. We might do some muscle ups. Let's see. Oh wow, that feels really good today. Feel great. I make a little bit of money. We all just make a little bit of money. I'd be like that. Because what I think I have to do, and I really don't want to because it sucks, but I might go back to Ubering. You know, maybe I might be able to do some personal training here in the mornings again. Maybe I could do that in the evenings if I open up my schedule. But sometimes, you know, you can make an extra $100 a night. You do $100, you know, 30 days a month, you know, it's $3,000. It covers rent. Covers rent and helps pay down some debt. Yeah, everyone's still using it, right? So, I don't know. It'll probably be a grind. I'm trying to like be a little bit more present because I'm not even there yet. I'm not even down there yet. And it's really hard because I've always been a person that's like plans out to the future. Honestly, like to a fault where I'm like planning for tomorrow. And like, okay, what is my schedule going to look like? What am I going to do? Well, that's because you don't like driving. I love driving. There's nothing wrong with driving. Or you don't like driving. I don't like driving. My bad. So, but it's like one of the key things like I've been trying to work on is like when it comes to like manifestation, it really teaches you like to be present a lot more. And that's always been really hard for me because there's a lot of people that I have the opposite of. They really have, thank you very much. They really have an obsession with their past. Like they have either an obsession with their childhood or they have an obsession with their, like just their past. They glorify the past a lot. And I've never had that issue where I'm like, oh, I really missed that time or I really missed that. Like I've never had that issue. I've actually had more of an issue where I'm really focused on the future a lot. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait for this to happen, or I can't wait to achieve this, or I can't wait to do that. And then it actually, for a long time, it robbed me from like being able to be present in that journey and enjoy that. Like I was more fixated on the destination. And then usually by the time I got to the destination, I wouldn't enjoy anything. But that's another story. But right now I'm trying to really reel in being present, because in like a lot of these manifestations and meditation and all this kind of stuff, it talks about like, hey, like if you actually want stuff to come to you and you want that life to actually be there, you need to learn to be more present. And been really trying to focus on that, because a lot of like working towards the future, it's a subconscious programming of like that grind culture, that, you know, work hard kind of life. And I've always had a very difficult time. I don't know what the right term is for that, but like not programming myself so hard to that, if that makes any sense. This is the lift. Feeling strong. Felt pretty good. Go ahead and take the yellows. Try to see if I get 2 blues today. Yeah. Feeling strong. I don't know. It ain't giving, you know.
Yes,
Well, I don't know if I need to. Oof. There, it got me. They didn't like me today. So, do you remember me telling you I was going to take a nap? So you're gonna take another nap? Go take a nap. You ain't gotta stay around here all day. Hi, why on the Russian music? I don't know, it just sounds cool. I slept for 5 hours. No, yesterday. That happens. You girlies love to take your naps. It's what you do. Sleeping beauties. That's why I can't do naps. Like once I'm up, I had fucking slept on shift last night, and then I'm like, fuck, I can't sleep. It took me another fucking 30 minutes to go back to bed. I got my normal time. Ah! My hands. Shit. I almost fucking died. My shit almost went over. I need a rest. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be another nice day. I just hate being in limbo. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Like it's weird. Like I know I'm not supposed to be here. The time is like clicking or ticking. Not clicking. I know I'm not supposed to be here, you know, and I'm probably gonna take that for granted. It happens every time I usually do a big transition in my life. Is like when something big's coming, I really can't wait to try, you know, do the change. But like it's that weird walking through the portal, you know what I mean? It's not comfortable. And you know, like coming here to this gym, you know, having like the ease of not having to really worry right now about like where's my next paycheck coming. Like I need to like be a little bit more present and take like what like I'm there but I'm not, because I can't really describe it. It's like it's happened like when I was on deployment, like towards the end of my deployment, I was just like I was ready to leave, and I was just ready to like start that next chapter of my life, go back home, reset, figure out who I was again, and that's happening again. But I do regret. What's funny about that and me remembering that is that I regret like towards the last 3 months like not enjoying that environment and that place a little bit more. And I'm doing the same thing again, where I'm like I'm not present, like where, you know, I have this nice gym I can go to, you know, I have, you know, can eat, you know, I don't have to worry about my paycheck, you know. Mcallen's been a pretty nice city to me. It's weird. Like I can't, like I'm so ready to get to what my next chapter of my life looks like. It's hard to enjoy the last chapter that I'm currently in. And I shouldn't really take that for granted, you know? And it's like I'm trying to be as mindful as I can be. And it's just, I don't know. I'm just so used to jumping. I'm so used to the next chapter. Like, where's my next chapter? I'm chasing that. I'm chasing something, but it's not. I gotta stop learning how to chase. If that makes any sense. Like, I'm not. What am I chasing? Like, what is going on? You know. What am I chasing? I don't know. I ain't gonna make it out alive. Oh. Damn. It's the thumbs that get fucked up the most. You know what I mean? Probably don't. It's all that childhood trauma I'm going through. It always comes up like during like big transitions. Like whenever like you build this foundation and like you build this life, and it's usually like a year at a time for me. Like I don't know why I've not realized about myself that I'm not gonna live the same year over and over again. Like I'm just not. I've never have. And like there's been some consistencies and, you know, rhymes and patterns that I've been able to establish, but never been able to have a consistent location, life, job, anything like that. And I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. You know, maybe I'm bitching to bitch, you know? Maybe I'm taking for granted the abilities that I can do that. I can transition to other places in my life. I have the ability to grow and move forward, you know? It's just, I don't know. It's hard to describe where, it's always like, I don't want to say the grass is always greener, but it's more, it reminds me more of the, like where the grass is greener where you grow it, and people, I can't finish this thought for some reason. There's something I'm missing on it. Something like eerie about today, and it's like I have no, and not eerie like in a bad way. It's just everything in my fibers like you're not supposed to be here right now. Like I'm supposed to be somewhere else. I don't know how to describe it. So stop talking, just lock in. Patagonians. Pelargonians? I don't even know what that is. Smell it, tell me. I'm gonna charge that.
I wanna take you somewhere, you know I can. But it's so cold and I don't know where. I brought you daffodils and pretty string, but they won't flower like the flowers. And I wanna kiss you, make you feel alright, but you're so tired to share my nights. I wanna cry and I wanna love, through my tears with you. I'm alone, my tears bring you low. I'm alone, my tears bring you low.
Prove yourself, your spirit. Say that rustling, comrades. Fill up their lungs. They need us. They are not. Their very sons have been given to us all. The children of
I'm gonna go back to the chair. Ugh.
free. You had a choice.
You choose to be neutral. This is your doing. You said you'd rather name yourself and put down on this. But you know what happens when you play this subject?
Is this messed up world?
I always lose.
Looks like the ages keep walking. I'm not sure I need to get. Guess I'll turn all Mcallen. I see.
What are you doing? Give up and feel like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck.
Listen to Mr. Smoothie. You're just way too high.
He's got some fun. Sure, good enough. How's he feeling?
I've been lost,
Even if it's just a bit, the weakest hunter of all Mactown got stronger.
Even if I give away from you, it won't matter. I'll come up short again. Jeez, I aim for solid. Really? Trust in my abilities. All of my nerve fibers. All of my senses. Pour all of it into this moment. That's right.
Remember this, guys. We lost our season team to play alongside. It's not the kind of soccer I want to
Still am. Still here. I'm leaving August. Bros, fuck that. Get out of the army, man. Call it a day. Good. Fuck that shit. They're gonna get you killed. I'm getting out. Calling it a day with the army. Go touch grass. Go touch grass. That's my confirmation. Yeah, exactly. Go touch grass. Too many. All right, I'm calling it. I got a meeting here at 2:30, so hope you enjoy the show. Thank you, Workout at Life. I appreciate all the support, man. I noticed. Just people don't like when I talk on here, so they just like a pretty face. But the wedgies. All right, y'all. It's over. Peace.